Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, good morning. It's Robin. Good morning. Hi, friends. It's me, Robin, and this is Morning Magic. Welcome to our time together to practice remembering the light, being in the light, choosing the light, practicing being together with a posse who gets it. A posse who's also practicing. Hi, that's you. Also choosing, waking up, remembering the light, as scary as that is sometimes. So welcome and good morning. And I hope that the night went wonderfully well for you. I hope that you're feeling good in your heart today and the weather is kind and gentle for you. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to get my coffee here. I hope you brought a little yummy cup of yum yum for yourself too. So hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. Let me say hi to you, beautifuls. Hello, Amy. You're the first one here today. Hello. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Miss Alicia. Good morning. Hello, Astarte Art. Good morning. Hi, beautiful Amanda. Good morning. Hello, beautiful Roshni. Good morning. Hello, gorgeous Jeffrey. Good morning. Hi, beautiful Tari. Good morning. It's garbage day here. I already saw the trucks going by. Lots of trucks today. Always think of you now. And of course, butterfly bushes. Ooh, so beautiful. Good morning, beautiful Carrie, goddess of my heart. Hello, beautiful Anna, spirit, amazing woman. Hello. It doesn't feel the same if you say spirit mama to me to say spirit daughter. I have to think on that. I need a new nickname for that. Hello, but hello, Anna. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi, Miss Melanie. Good morning. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Carol, good afternoon. I hope you're doing wonderfully well. Hello, Amy. I hope you are having a beautiful morning. Are you guys all still laying in bed together? Hello. Hello, Rapture and Thought. Welcome. Hi, Jen. Happy Monday. Happy to see you. Happy. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I tried to stay in that butterfly theme, those colors. And, Melanie sent me a nebula, a butterfly nebula from CNN. It's the same butterfly in a pink nebula. Isn't that amazing? It's just, there's so many connections we share. And thank you. Today is episode 100. It feels like a big deal. It is a big deal. And thank you. Good morning. Hi, Caitlin. I'm so happy you're here. Hello. Thank you. Oh, so grateful for my work. Thank you. I'm really practicing receiving, taking it in. Thank you, friends. That's nice, Amy. It sounds like a cozy mama experience. And I also honor. It's a big deal. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, friends. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Shelby. Thanks for being here. And hi to everyone on the replay. I appreciate our time together so much. And I know there's only one time zone for me, and you're all over. And thanks for tuning in when you can, when it works for you. This energy is real, and it lasts, and it goes on and on, my friends. It does. So just like that butterfly nebula, it's like I read it again. It's old. It's already been there, but we're just seeing it. What? That's so much like the journey, isn't it? So let's have a cheers. I want to celebrate. I did record episode 100, and it's out this morning. I want to celebrate though. I guess I feel a little worried that I want you to listen. So I don't want it to be like, oh, this is just going to be a, I don't know what, you know. So I feel like this is our win, you know, because we've been journeying together, whether you're new here at Morning Magic or we've been listening together, we have grown so much. There has been so much growth and shift. So this is all of our win. And I really pray and hope that you are taking in like what has changed for me since I began showing up here and receiving, whether it's the podcast or wherever, you know. I feel sensitive to like, I don't want this to be about just me. You know, I hope I'm making sense because this is about us and you have helped. So here's my cheers. Is she ever going to cheers us? Here is my cheers. I thank you for being here. I thank you for your every struggle, you know, every wobble, every fearful night, every anxious whatever, every wondering you've ever had where you're like, am I the only one? Hi, number one kiddo. Are you both here? Hi, Kendra. Hi, Liz. You know, for every time you've had angsty angst, and here comes the Gambino landscaper, sweaty nights, fear, or you've wondered, am I alone? Am I the only one? You know, and for every win, for every joy, for every aha, for every, you know, connection, for every celebration you've had, this is for you. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for waking up. Thank you for choosing. It's huge. I mean, sometimes I just look through the people I follow who are reporting the news on Black Lives Matter and what's going on with coronavirus and what's going on with, you know, people taking down statues and making changes and the politics and the things. And sometimes I can get like a 5-minute snippet of some of the worst evil, let's say. I don't usually use that word. You know, people who are in darkness don't remember the light. And I'm like, we are here. Never forget. We are here. We are practicing. We are that butterfly nebula. We are. I'm so glad you sent that to me, Melanie. We are here and we make a difference. So cheers. Yeah, so I said it on the podcast too. The thing I would like, if I could request anything, a present or anything, is I want to hear, and I put a post up this morning for the episode, I want to hear what's happened for you, how you have changed, how your family has changed, you know, because that's what's exciting to me. I want to be in that space of celebration with you and to be able to take pause and celebrate you today or this whole week. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that made sense. Let me come back to you though, because this is about that. Good morning, Carrie. I have a story about Carrie in a second. Stuart, good morning. Hello. Halfway through, Amy, and loving it. So glad we're all together in this. That's the point. We're all together. I love that. You know, we're walking, and sometimes are we not in the desert walking, going, please don't make me eat the bugs? Do I have to eat the bugs? Yeah, Amanda, there's been so much change, and watching people transform and blossom has been so inspiring because you see it in each other. We see it in each other here. I mean, we've been gathering daily here for more days than there are episodes on the podcast, you know? So I see it, I hear it. When you say new things, I am blown away. I'm blown away. And I love that we're not like, you used to be so negative. You know, you have friends like that. You used to be such a, you know, thank God we don't do that. Thank you, friends. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. Amy says, I've stepped more fully into myself. Each step you take into your God self, I take one with you. It's the truth. And I remember somewhere, I don't know when, like maybe in around episode 40, I got a letter from somebody. Sometimes I just get a letter and then I never hear from them again and they unsubscribe. I don't check all of these things, but I think sometimes Spirit shows you things. Spirit weaves things together for your understanding. So I may notice somebody unsubscribed, or I get an email that it's called complained if they mark you as spam because they don't want to get your emails anymore. Instead of hitting unsubscribe, they'll just hit spam or block. So it's so funny because I started talking about God on the podcast. I remember going through this emotionally. I want to be myself everywhere I go. And I can't keep being afraid that people think I'm a religious nut job, They're out there. It ain't me. But I also know, like Amy just said, God's self, I know we're connected. And I don't want to feel like a fraud, I don't want to just talk about body issues. I can't do it. So I remember that moment, and this lady wrote and said, it's so edgy listening to you because you keep talking about God and the divine, and I don't know, but every once in a while you say something that pulls me along and I don't feel as afraid, but that's amazing. Hi, Mary. Good morning. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you, friends. Amy says, self-worth went through the roof. Chasing things outside of me has ceased. Amen. I mean, that's everything right there. Good morning. Mary says, good morning. I saw a beautiful artwork yesterday with the blue butterfly yesterday. Are they especially popular lately, or is it actually us? I believe it's actually us. I saw a blue butterfly in the garden yesterday, flitting from coneflower to coneflower. Obviously, it wasn't that Peruvian, what are they called? Mambo? Gonzo? Patho? I don't know. They have a name. I mean, these are the ones. The one Amy sent is, they collected them. I've read so many interesting articles. They collected them. They had prisoners doing this work of collecting the dead butterfly. This is real. Nothing done to it. Because they put the flecks in currency, like in the 1800s, 1900s. But there's another blue butterfly here in Illinois that I saw her yesterday. She was making her way. So, I think sometimes Spirit gives us these winks. I don't think, it's like these continual reminders of how things go. It's so beautiful. So, and, let's take the sign. I love the idea of let's take the sign. And let's not wonder. We don't have to wonder, do we? We can know. Good morning. Alicia, I've been on the precipice and have finally taken off with the confidence that I'm meant to fly and shine. Darling, that is beautiful. And Amy says, Alicia, it's time. It's time. It's time for both of us. For all of us, when I was sitting this morning, hi Lexi, feeling into, what are we doing today, God? What are we talking about today? It was like, let us celebrate being the goddess. And this works for the men too. Let us celebrate being the goddess. And a goddess does not hold herself back. A goddess does not believe in her shadows. A goddess knows that they're there, and she continues on. And there's something, I don't think I did a good enough job in the episode. There was a great letter this week, and you'll hear from one of our own heart sparklers here. I hope I did a good enough job, but sometimes we invest more energy in our ego crap, in our fearful stuff, on that portal that we can, we're pulling our future self towards us, and we're also advancing at the same time, and we're making manifest so many things in our lives that we want. love, abundance, joy, delight, ease. Those are all things you manifest. It's a state of being for sure, but you also continue to call things to you. You're always meeting your future self and your now self. And then there's this, the blank screen, I talk about it, the stargate, the open, vast, empty before the thing appears, before the butterfly appears. It's there, but we don't know it. And what we do in that time is so vital, and we must stay true to our goddess self, knowing we are worthy and deserving and totally meant to be and totally meant to have the things we want. And when I say have, to me, it's more about a state of being. It's about ease and grace and joy, delight in the everyday, feeling being held and comforted. So, yeah, thanks for sharing that, Alicia. I'm so happy to hear that. I too, I choose that place. I don't always know if I'm there to just be between us friends, I don't always know if I'm there. TJ says, love that you've made it to 100. I feel like as I continue to do the work, my energy continues to be elevated and stay there longer. You said that's so great. That's exactly it. The more we do, the more we do. And it's so true. That's what happens. It gets better and better. It doesn't completely eradicate the whole thing, We still have the self-doubt and the confidence and the worry and the scared, don't we? But that's it. It's longer and longer, and it's more of a state of remembering, more of a constant remembering. And also, I feel we're co-opted by spirit. Like we get a hit to do something right then and we do it, and it turns out to be a major blessing. So that too is happening. Thanks, Mary. I look forward to that. Yeah, I want to know what your word today is, you guys. I didn't ask yet, but please let me know. Let's hear what you're celebrating, what you're focusing on today. Perhaps relatedly, my word is float. Yeah, like float like a butterfly. It's beautiful. Melanie says, and the blue nebula butterfly just randomly showed up on my Google homepage. It's amazing how that works. So one beautiful example, last night I finished episode 100. I know my own shtick. I definitely get caught up in stuff. I definitely get worried about things. I get scared. I get caught. There's no question about it. And the beautiful thing is remembering that I remember. Lexi, I just saw Lexi's word is remember. Amy's word is action. Perfect. Ashley's words, dig in. I love that. So finished the episode, got it up, and I erupted in a puddle of tears. Tears, tears, tears. And part of it was frustration. Sometimes it's just, it's late and you're still there trying to get it all. There's so many working parts. It's really good. If you have stressy things, pray on it. Let this be easy. Help me make this easy. I get many hits. I have some new ideas for next week because there's so many moving parts, and it may only be an hour podcast, but it's like 5 to put it up, to edit and all that. So I erupt in a pool of tears, and while I'm crying at my desk alone, I say to myself, Robin, don't go down that rabbit hole. You are amazing, and I'm so proud of you. This is what it takes sometimes. You're right there inside the emotion, and that divine in you, because she's there, he's there, is speaking. Are you listening? Are you listening? I no longer want to affirm myself through the shit. That's a conscious choice I'm now making. I don't want to affirm myself through any of that stuff. So I come downstairs. I look like Alice Cooper because I put mascara on for these, and then that's it. However it comes off, So I was just like all over. And Jeff's like, what happened? We were going to celebrate with some champagne and pizza, that kind of a thing. I was like, I don't even want to. Let's just move. And right then, our Carrie sends a text. She's like, I forgot to send this to you earlier. At that moment, it was 7:49 p.m. Forgot to send this earlier. Here's some screenshots from the other day celebrating you for episode 100. It wasn't that morning's live. It was like the day before. How does that happen? And there were, the blue butterflies were there, and all I could say was thank you. And I had just been reading the Course in Miracles. Miracles impact the giver and the receiver. Expressions of love are miracles, shift in our perception. I'll talk about it some on this episode this week. And it's like, I could see it was powerful for Carrie, right, Carrie? It was powerful for me. And it's like, that's how it works. So then I'm sitting outside retelling the story to Jeff, just like, look at this. And there were messages from some of you. Amy was there, and Melanie was there, and it's amazing, so some of your names were there. So it was like the great weaver of energy was bringing all of these things together and saying, hey, 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 this is it, this is it. So right as I shared that, the light went on. Like first the Christmas lights came on, and then I said something, and Jeff said something, and then there's like one of those solar lights, bing! So we laughed and laughed, and it's never, never wonder, is this for real? Decide it is, because that's how Spirit can then interact with you. If you're like, no, Spirit's like, I keep trying. All right, so hope you like that story. It's beautiful. Melanie's word is eternal. That's gorgeous and perfect. Rapture and thought. Hey, my word is friendship. The beautiful, supportive kind. Oh, okay, right. Damn it. It's hard for me to remember, so thank you for telling me. Alicia. Hey, my girl. I was thinking about you last night, actually, right as all that was going on. You came to mind. How are you? A few words together are coming to mind today. Remember, choose, and act, for Alicia. Ooh, that's like a medicine, that's like a walk, a medicine walk. That's beautiful. Amanda says sweetness. Slowing down and enjoying the process and the sweetness that lies in that place. That's beautiful. I loved your post this morning in your garden. Thank you for inspiring beauty. You all inspire beauty in so many ways. It's important what you share. It's important. Amy says, Alicia, I heard 3 also. Mother, love, joy. Wow. Yeah. Stuart's word, renew. Remember to renew the effort in order to sustain the positive energy. You guys are so on fire this morning. It's like, and you're all in the same vibes. It's gorgeous. Hey, Shelley. It is beautiful. Yes. Hi, friends. Just joining. So amazing. Ashley, God is always right on time. Good. I'm glad you're good, Alicia. Carrie's word is receive, especially after last night. Isn't it amazing, Carrie, that like you were used for a miracle? When I realize that sometimes, to be honest, sometimes I would get frustrated at being of service. It's a definite interesting pitfall, and I think some of us really have to own in our shadow that we're more comfortable being of service than we are being supported. That's something I really worked to change in my life, because I didn't like how it felt, that unbalanced thing, and I really started to look at that in myself. But it's really beautiful when you realize you are being co-opted. You are being tapped to offer a miracle for someone else, and hopefully for a friend you love. A special connection there. It's powerful. Powerful. Melanie read something that said, you have to have a container for alchemy. That's exactly what I think this group is. Powerful. We are the container. Yeah, I mean, you know, it makes so much sense. Wow, that's beautiful. Shelley, forgiveness is my word. Good morning, Erica. That's beautiful. So friends, you know, I love us to be considering all of these thoughts. I hope you've been listening to everyone today. There's such a wealth of love and power here. And this is our family, our posse. We can draw on this energy. Each of us is walking, and parts of the day can be intense. For some of us at night, it gets intense, you know. For some of us, we're up in the night, and oops, things feel intense. And so you can call on the energy of the posse. You can. And be in the love that's offered there. And I so celebrate that. It's so beautiful. Shall we do a little healing today? I'd love to just support the energy of the goddess of the divine in you. Mindful of Stuart and Jeff. We need some more men, but you guys hold space beautifully with us. That's for sure. You know what I mean. That sounds weird when you go, we need some more men. So let's hold some space here for the goddess in us, for the divine in us, the power in us. And right now I'm seeing it like the Hara line of intentionality that flows, that aligns your energy all the way between heaven, let's just say heaven and earth. You know, heaven's not really a location, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. From the 2D to the 5G. Something like that. So, if a healing is not for you, all you have to do is wave your hand in front of your face, okay? I'm going to open a window. One seckie. It has been so cool here. It's kind of funny. It's like we finally put the air conditioners in. We got the little cute wading pool or trough pool. It's an outdoor bathtub. Can't use it. Too cold out. I like the cosmic joke. Still have the indoor bathtub though. The indoor swimming pool. Reflect on how amazing you are. Reflect on how beautiful you are, please. In this moment now, take a deep breath in and call it to you. How far you've come, how much you've done, how beautifully you've been journeying, how dedicated. Put your hands to your own chest and say, thank you. Thank you. Just, wow. Any judgments you have about yourself today? Did you say anything already? You know how that goes. Were you snippy with anyone yet today? Or was anyone snippy with you today? You know, sometimes we're just off. Sometimes we're just off. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And let's receive this grace that's here now. As Tosha Silver says in her Change Me Abundance prayer, let everything that wants to come, come. Let everything that's ready to go, go. And you can move stuff out. Any hurts, any, upset, any worry, you can exhale that out. You can. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. So gentle, gentle, gentle. Let's think about this alchemical, this container holding our power and grace. I love that. You are right on cue. You are right on time. You are perfect. You're in the right place. Yeah. One more swoop here. Carrie says, I've often shied away from being of service because it held so much obligation for me. But I had a revelation last night about service, and my religious icky has become nearly gone. I celebrate that advancement, you know. It's tough when we're afraid to be. I have it too, you know, and that's a funny thing to say as somebody who's like an energy healer and sees people and says, here, you have my phone. If you work with me, you have my phone number, you know, like there's a potential there. It could be like wild animals on your back doorstep 24/7. But when you step in and you don't resist, none of that stuff happens. You know, there may be this one or two stray wild dogs, but you know, it's necessary for them to go through that experience, I guess, you know. But mostly you find you receive the miracle right along with the person you're giving one to. Lexi, who are you not to be? Remember that? Your playing small does not serve the world. You are a child of God. I said that backwards, but yeah. Who are you not to be? You friends, you know, I remember you. You know what I'm saying? I know who you are. And we owe it to ourselves to come out of that story. Just to say, and a goddess doesn't tell that story, a goddess doesn't linger in that shit. In that stuff, pardon me. But not really. You know, a goddess continues to move. Or a lord. You know what I'm saying? A warrior. That's all of us. You know, when your child does stuff, you're like, that's whack. No. Your actual child, your pet, your inner child, whatever, you know, there's some stuff that happens, you're like, no. We have to be more on it. Me included. I am working it, but I want to keep telling you, you know, like if I have a puddle of tears that happens, and it's still happening, but I remember. Oh, big covered dump truck there. Covered. I wonder what's under there. Huh. Yeah. Serving others has meant feeling drained and not receiving my worth back. Story be gone, story be gone, story be gone. Yeah, if you think about the principle of miracles, it is an expression of love that it impacts the giver and the receiver. Though we can be cloaked in the story. This is kind of like that portal. It's like, what am I putting on the view screen? Instead of knowing beauty and light and miracles, magic. I love the word magic. It's coming through that portal for me at all times. I put a bunch of crap up there, like it's exhausting, people use me up, they never want to give in return, they only, you know, and you do have people like that. There are like fair weather friends who only want to hear the good stuff. There are friends who only want to be with you when you're down, and they only want to be giving you advice. You know, that stuff, it's there, but I'm saying we don't need to focus there. We don't need to focus there. And offering boundaries sometimes is powerful medicine, you know, as painful as it is to turn somebody down, so to speak. Sometimes that's the only thing that will get through to them. Whew. Yeah, Mary, you know, when we share in a place of power, we're in power. We have boundaries and we don't get all used up, you know? I remember calling my healer once, very upset. And she said, Robin, you sound so upset. Are you okay? And I said, I don't know. And she said, can I ask you, is this an emergency? And I said, no. And she said, okay, I'll talk to you Tuesday then, okay? I love you. That was it. She hung up. She hung up on me, you know? Was I hurt? No. Was I surprised? Yeah. Was I a little embarrassed? Mm-hmm. But you know, that teaching was so powerful because she helped me see without calling me names or telling me I was a jerk or shaming me. She helped me see other people matter. The people who help us, the people who are offering and holding space for us, we need to, you know, get it. It's not one way, you know. This is something parents, we're always sitting in too, aren't we? Melanie says, Melanie, this is hilarious. Boundaries are a service too. Just listen to Set a Boundary, Save a Life. Are we so, I didn't even see, keeps happening. I love that. Amen, Amy. Yeah. That's a huge wake up for me. Really? Oh, I want to know more. Hello, Moments to Blossom. Yeah, so friends, you know, celebrate our awakenings as we continue to walk. Sometimes you find yourself up against an impossible situation. It just feels like, oh my goodness, how can I ever? You can. Just take a breath. Yeah. So I wanted to pull a card for us today. Sometimes that's fun. And I, you know, I'm using this deck. I love the Course in Miracles. It's called Everyday Miracles. A card deck, Lessons of the Course in Miracles from Robert Holden. Of course, I have a few cards just always out in the house, so let's see what comes, okay? And I shuffle. Be so proud of yourself today. All that you're waking up to, all that you know, all that you're learning, all that you're receiving. And, you know, if there are feelings, hold yourself tight. Hold yourself sweet. Don't beat up on you. That's not nice. Here we go. Hold on, bending down here. Oh my goodness. Of course, it has to fall all the way down. Okay. Two. This one, I could see peace instead of this. And this one, let me remember what my purpose is. And in the Course in Miracles, what my purpose is to forgive and to choose the miracle. It's about atonement, at-one-ment, being in your center, remembering God, releasing people. On the back of these cards is a beautiful message. Child of God, you were created to create the good, the beautiful, and the holy. Do not forget this. I'll post these in our stories. And on the back of the other card it says, nothing real can be threatened, and nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Sometimes people look at me like, what? Nothing real can be threatened. Only love is real. Or Paul Selig says, what's true is always true. Nothing unreal exists. The story. You know, your story. You got a story? I can't not answer the phone. I have to say yes to this person. How could I possibly? You know, that's unreal. and it doesn't exist. It exists in my mind, and I can uphold it. I can hold a little sign saying, "We're all screwed! We're all screwed!" But that's the unreal part. Yeah. You're welcome, my friends. Yes, Ashley, it's such a blessing. And keep saying a prayer over your job and your team, and keep offering this up and holding God's hand. I hope you keep coming here and riding with us, my friends. What a beautiful session we had today. Amy, your purpose is to forgive. Yeah. You have some learning to do on this. Same here. Same. It's a walk. It's a walk. We have some more walking to do. It would be so gorgeous to think I have some more walking to do, just like I have laundry to do and grocery shopping and another meal to eat and another day. There's always more, and it's always a beautiful thing. Never a bad progress report here. So, my friends, I'm going to ring the bell and send you so much love for the day. I hope it's a beautiful day, and if this felt supportive and helpful, I appreciate your support in return. There's a link in my profile, number of ways you can share something I offer. Create a post or tell a friend, invite a friend. It doesn't have to be about money. It could be say a prayer for me. I appreciate that. So sometimes it's powerful to ask. So I try every few episodes. Yeah, so I thank you too. So let's go. Would somebody type now in the screen? Thanks, Anna. I love it when you post. Thank you too. Spirit Kiddo. How about that? Spirit Kiddo. Thank you too. Thanks for being here. I remember you. I know who you are. I know what you are. And I know how you serve. You are here. You have come. You are free. I'll see you in the morning. Thank you too, friend. I thank you all one more time for holding space for me to show up here, for receiving me, for your kindness and love. Always kindness, for your gentle encouragement. We are free. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.